Here we go. So this is FreeDoom Phase 1, Episode 3, Mission 6. And only 2 secrets, so I was quite surprised when I discovered the secret exit on this one. I'm used to sort of more complicated secrets than this for a secret exit. What I was also quite surprised about is the plentiful supply of guns and ammo that they've put in front of me here, especially when there's only 54 enemies in the map. One of those enemies, though, is going to take a lot of ammo. Yeah, and I get the feeling this video may need some editing because it is a tough fight. It is pokey, and well, you'll see. So this door here, it's just, I guess, supposed to be where we came in through. So let's get fighting. Now there are quite a few ammo drops around here. I don't want to waste the ammo by picking it up unnecessarily. You know, if I can only hold on to one extra round, it will happily let me pick up the entire box. So let's get rid of these. Just, yeah, look at our soul here. Alright, one of these down. We've got 9 in ammo. We can pick a couple of these up. That's another down. And, yeah, completely missing. Alright, let's leave that ammo there. And we'll march on through here. Sure, I mean, this guy over here needs dealing with, but at the same time, I need to find a way across. And, is it this? I can't remember. Anyway, we'll go this way. I have only played through this once. We'll do the same thing with the ammo here. I think I probably picked up more than I should then anyway. Right, talking of which, let's use some. Is there a bit of a distance away? Now, I'm a bit concerned about the mapping on this. There are traps. There are inescapable pits. And there is that absolutely terrible mapping decision that I do not recommend anyone does. I'll demonstrate that shortly. But we do see a repeat of it here. Rocket launcher. You think we're going to need it? Of course we're going to need it. That goes down, dropping you into the lava. You can get back up if it gets you. This platform that I'm standing on here is a lift that can be lowered, so you can get back up. It's not the end of the world. I do not trust that though, and I do not trust that side either. They may be inescapable. Talking of odd things though, that's a secret. So we now have Berserk. Should we come across a load of pinkies, we can put them out of misery quite easily. But yeah, I thought as much. I seem to remember this doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, yellow key required, that's why. Let's save the rocket ammo. Not the most fun way to dispatch a Baron, but we'll go and get some more ammunition in a second. Right, let's just go and grab that ammo. I forget how much is in one of those actually. I think it's 50. So that's one of the 2 secrets. I don't know why I'm going all the way around there, but I did. Dropping down here, I couldn't find a way back up at all. I seem to remember. Which is a concern because, one, well, that's not a fun thing to put in your map. It's just going to put people off and make them want to play something else. But it does make you jump over it at one point as well. So you will see me saving, and we're going to save here. Sorry, I should have pressed quick save. Mind you, it's not much quicker the first time you do it. And I get the feeling I'm going to need to use a lot of saves. So let's grab these rockets because we are going to need those. Stop shooting through the door, please. Thank you. Just gotta, well, be careful. If I'm going to get hit by any fireball, the imps is probably the best. Rocket launcher here to try to encourage me to use rockets. I will put a rocket or two up there, actually. No, try not to face rocket. Pointing me down here, are you? There we go. I get the feeling this map really would have benefited from a few more secrets. There is no plasma in this map at all. A plasma rifle would probably have been nice for what's about to happen at some point. And here we go. So let's save. As you can see, there are a lot of rockets here. That's because what's about to come to pass in this room may take me quite a few goes. It is pokey. We only have a rocket launcher. They seem to like delivering rocket launchers for this sort of fight. And you probably guessed already, this enemy is immune to splash damage. Because yes, it is our favourite. Good old Cyber Demon. And I will no doubt die quite a few times. It takes 45 rockets to put a Cyber Demon down. Thereabouts. And I've already hit myself a few times. Ah, is there any health around? No. No, we don't do that, do we, in FreeDoom? Yeah, dead. So, this fight is going to be annoying. I will edit it down. I think we'll do something like a death montage, probably. I may end up with... Now, I had a bit of a debate about this in one of the videos. I discussed the concept of save scumming. And the fact that just saving your game was something that the developers intended. That's why we got quick save and quick load. However, what I'm about to do now is going to push even my acceptance of saving, probably, as I'm probably going to end up having to save every few successful hits, or something along those lines, just to get through this fight. I am going to freely admit I'm not good enough for a fight like this to get it done in one go. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side of hopefully what won't be too long and too arduous a battle. Oh, there we go. Right, that's that done. I ended up kiting him all the way back here, just so I could get a bit more cover. See, the problem I got here is that with these walls, kept catching splash, and then eventually you'd start to walk between these two, and of course I'd end up here, and with this pillar here, again, I would keep catching splash. If I came back here, I'd catch splash from... So, yeah, it was a tough fight. Didn't take me quite as many goes as I thought. Only loaded a few times. What I did end up doing though is making quite a few saves. So if we look, yeah, individual saves at different points during that battle. Yeah, I ain't no excuses. I'm you know, not the world's greatest. I'm certainly not a Doom god. So we can continue. The rest of the level's relatively simple. You watch, I've got 39 health here. I just realised. Quite a few enemies. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh, no. I should have saved, shouldn't I? I'm going to quickly do that. Let's stick it here. We can make it out of this. Try not to get pinched between enemies this time. I've completely forgot about this. I haven't left that fight with the Cyber Demon with quite as much help as I wanted. Right. ammunition has now become a problem. Especially with these guys everywhere. Oh. 6% health. I really shouldn't have said that the rest of the level was simple then, should I? I didn't really want that, did I? I've already got a berserk. Okay. Save and see if we can get through the rest without being eviscerated. So we're over here. I can now get some more ammo. I haven't seen any health in this level apart from the berserk and a few health bonuses. I don't think that blood hurts you. Yeah. And in here, I think was where we got the berserk. That was the secret, wasn't it? So we just wasted ammo. Did the thing I said I wasn't going to do. I will keep saving as well because there are crushing ceilings that nearly caught me out last time. But here we have a perfect example of absolutely terrible, inexcusable mapping. So this is a inescapable pit. You go down there, there's no way out. This, however, is the secret. You go down there, well, you're encouraged to. It's the secret. Don't teach people to drop down holes and punish them for doing it within, what, 250 odd mapping units. I mean, okay, so the people who did it was voluntary, you know what I mean? They weren't paid game designers, but I get a feeling that some of the people who make these decisions have obviously never actually played the games properly either to realise the things that they hate in a level. And right, I don't have the health to get down there, do I? Because that's going to hurt me. Right. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. We need to press that switch. Right. Okay. It's blood down one, but it's not blood down the other, I don't think. Oh, don't tell me that doesn't even hurt you down there. Anyway, I'm not going to test it. I did go down and have a look and see if I could find a way to bit of armor. Get back up again. I couldn't. Now this side has a teleport. This side doesn't. So, what do you do if you fall down there? Just die, I guess. Alright, these are the crushing ceilings. See, it nearly got me again. Alright. Come here, Cacodemon. I got 32 shots. I don't really want to use all of them on you. Keeps disappearing around the corner. It did this when I played it the first time. Cannot afford to get hit. It's safe. And this is that jump. No, it's not much of a jump, I've got to admit. It really isn't, because we can jump over to there. But if you mess it up, well, you're going in the drink and you're not getting out again. There are so many simple solutions to that sort of situation though. If you end up putting something like that in your map, you could put a teleporter in. You could, you know, put a switch in which lowers something. You could just make a lift to get you up onto this side. So if you haven't raised that middle platform yet, you could always just, you know, bring the lift down. Put one here, put one over here for if you have raised the platform. It's such an easy thing to get around. There's no real excuse for it. I can't remember why they're giving me rockets, but what I do know is if I face rocket now, it's game over. Should be enough. Yep. He's got a mate. Not quite got enough rockets to kill him, I don't think. Can they die in 4 with a really lucky bunch of damage rolls? Maybe. That. Oh, of course he's not dead, is he? For some reason in my head he was going to die on the 4th, but yeah, it usually takes 5. Okay, I have health. I do have health. I do need to get through these lost souls. When I did this the first time, I had a rocket spare, and I popped that into them, and they all survived it. I just feel lost souls really have no business surviving rocket blasts. They have so much health for such little enemies. Right, you have health. Also, when I did this last, there was another lost soul in there somewhere. He got stuck. He was stuck in his little hole, and I was able to pretty much just execute him. And then after he died, so much for all that health. After he died, his corpse then raised up on its little platform. No such luck this time. Right, going back across. Try to make sure we go onto the non-damaging floor. 9 shots left, but only 2 enemies. What enemies are these? No. There we go. 100% secrets, 100% enemies. And we have 2 exits here, as you can see. So this one here is, I believe, the normal exit, which will just get you to the next level. This is the secret exit. Now, if you remember when I dropped down into that secret, accidentally hit the teleport, had to drop down into it a second time. That was near that inescapable trap. There was a switch on the wall, and I believe it's that switch that opens this up for you, so that you can get through to the secret exit if you so wish. Let's do that. So, yeah, not my favourite level this, unfortunately, but the quality's been quite high up until now. I'm not a fan of them feeding you a cyber demon with just a rocket launcher, but I believe on the lower difficulties you're just fighting barons in that room. It is supposed to be a bit of an extra challenge, I think. It would be nice to have some plasma, and of course if you weren't playing this pistol start, you may have plasma left over from previous levels. You've already been given a BFG and a plasma gun by now. So yeah, just there's nothing fun about fighting a cyber demon with a rocket launcher when it's immune to a large part of the damage that the rocket launcher produces. There's a reason for that, because they probably end up killing themselves by face rocketing. But yeah, a plasma gun, maybe if you wanted to hide it in a secret, fair enough, would have been nice. Also, the inescapable pits. It's so weird how it's almost like they've paid half attention to it. There are a couple of pits which had teleports in them, and other pits that didn't, and you would just die if you fell in them. And then you encourage the player to jump into them and explore them. How are you meant to explore that and find that secret without knowing that that one won't kill you, but all the others will? It's amateurish. It's like something from the early 90s. The only thing that's worse than that was an old early 90s classic of dropping you into a pit that didn't have a damaging floor, but did have a rocket launcher, so you had to execute yourself. That was probably the only way that could get any worse. It's careless, and it doesn't need to happen. That. So let's hope the next level it improves a bit. I don't mind a Cyber Demon fight, but let's also hope the next one I've got the right tools for the job, and probably more importantly that I've got a bit of an arena to move around in where I'm not going to catch splash damage. Mind you, that added to the challenge, didn't it? Thanks for watching.